What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video we have a lot of stuff to talk about regarding the next V41.10 update, such as a brand new skin coming to the game. We also have ourselves the Fortnite OG Season 9 pass, and just a little bit of a glimpse here, we have the Supergirl collaboration as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start off today's YouTube video by just kind of talking about everything going on, starting off with that image you just saw of Reload getting a brand new skin. Now, what I mean by Reload getting a new skin is that they're advertising Reload with this new skin right here. It has like a letter M on its belt or whatever, and while we don't currently know much about this skin, the only thing we're able to really find out about him is that his code name appears to be something related to Vigor. So it appears his name is either Vigor, or maybe it's like Vigor Elite Mask or something like that, because the full file name is V41.10 Vigor Elite Mask. So maybe it's a new part of the Elite team or whatever else, who really knows, but it is a new skin that got added to the game, and I'm pretty sure you can actually go in game right now into your discovery menu, unless they change that by the time this video goes out, and see that skin being advertised for you in the actual discovery menu for Reload. Now, this does make people think that the Simpsons and John Wick collaboration with Reload is going to be delayed by a little bit, or maybe it wasn't even intended for this next update, just because of the fact that, you know, it doesn't actually relate to that at all. Instead, it relates to a completely Fortnite original skin, so maybe that's something that's been going on right now. But of course, it was never confirmed when the Simpsons X Fortnite and John Wick Reload map would even take place in. It was just rumored based on leaks and stuff like that that it was going to be in this next game update. But regardless, pretty cool to see a brand new skin coming to the game. After that, we have the Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 9 Battle Pass. As you can see right here, we have a pretty interesting selection of skins. So the three skins we're going to be getting is a new version of Rocks, a new version of, I believe that skin's name is Demi, if I remember that season correctly. Now, it'll be interesting to see if we get overtime variants and stuff like we had before, because if you guys recall back to when we had the original Fortnite OG or Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 9 Battle Pass, we actually ended up having overtime variants that added like a cool like black and blue version of the Demi outfit and of the other outfits and stuff that looked really nice. So it would be cool to see some of those aesthetics kind of come to the game for the Chapter 1 Season 9 OG Pass variants, even if we don't get a true overtime revival. Other than that, we also have a version of like a green, you know, skeleton, like underworld, you know, caddis, I guess you would call it. What was his name? Like the Destroyer or something? I just remember his code name being Caddis, to be completely honest, but we get him as an actual Battle Pass skin, and we get like this underworld version, which is going to be pretty cool to actually see, because I don't think that was even like, yeah, no, that wasn't even in the original Battle Pass, if I remember correctly. I could, of course, be wrong, and it could have just been something that, you know, I'm a little confused on, but I feel like that was just something that was like an item shop cosmetic, was it not? Unless that was just like the Frozen Caddis that was like an item shop thing later down the line. But those are the three new skins that will be a part of the brand new OG pass. Now, of course, we'll be having the Infinity Blade during Chapter 1 Season 9 OG because of everything that kind of went down with the Unvaulting event. We'll be having a new Victory Umbrella. We will obviously be having map updates that bring out Neo Tilted, Mega Mall, and Pressure Plant, which you know what, I was about to say, I don't really remember Pressure Plant, you know, too much compared to Mega Mall and Neo Tilted, but I think I remember it from the original. Yeah, okay, that was definitely something that was in OG originally. And then in terms of loot pool updates, in their little post, they mentioned the Drum Shotgun, the Semi-Auto Sniper, the Tactical Assault Rifle, Combat Shotgun, Proximity Grenade Launcher, Burst SMG, Normal Grenades, and the Storm Flip. So that's pretty cool to actually see coming to Fortnite OG. And honestly, Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 9 was one of my more favorite seasons. Like, I remember putting in a lot of time playing that season. My only hope, and one thing I really would love to see Epic Games do for that OG season, is bring back the season recap video. Do you guys remember those? Because I remember Chapter 1 Season 9, I tried doing the bottle flip emote like 1,000 times or something for it to actually show in that recap video, and I'm not for sure, I think I didn't get that high. I think I got like 400 or like 500-ish, so I didn't get all the way to 1,000, but I missed the season recap video when they announced that stuff, and being able to see like what you did that season, what your best emote was, all that type of stuff would be super cool to see that get revived now and, you know, re-brought into the game for people to share on social media, since, you know, the original, you can't even generate your original videos anymore. Will they do that? I have no clue. Now, for the next topic, we have to, of course, talk about Supergirl coming to Fortnite. So here's the trailer on screen right now. The audio is, however, muted, but we're going to be getting Crypto as a sidekick. Now, interesting thing to mention about Crypto is that the sidekick had been finished and like fully prepared to release since sidekicks were introduced to the game. Like, Crypto's been in the files for a long time, time and could have been a launch sidekick, but I guess since they didn't actually release it during the season where we got Superman, they decided to go ahead and just delay it until the Supergirl movie came out. So it's cool to see that we'll be getting Crypto in the game, and it's one of those things where it's cool to see we'll be getting Supergirl in the game as well, with the variants to have like the coat or I guess jacket on or off. Now, something else to mention that I thought was pretty interesting is that when it came to Supergirl and when it came to all the videos we've seen, not only did it appear like Crypto was done before time, but it also appears like the Supergirl skin herself was done before time as well, because in one of the other promotional videos, which I don't actually have downloaded so I can't pull up for you guys, they were showing the Supergirl skin off in the lobby in yet last season. So they had the old seasonal background, you know, with the 0 point and all that type of stuff. So it definitely seems like Supergirl could have been something that would have released last season as well, but they just went ahead and delayed it so it would release around the same time as the movie's launch, which makes perfect sense. But I definitely think it's interesting that they have a build out there of last season with Supergirl technically in it. It makes me wonder if we have Supergirl like encrypted in one of those older builds or not, or if Supergirl is even encrypted right now, or whatever's going on. But I definitely feel like it's going to be a downtime update thing where it's like downtime update and then they add the finalized files or whatever they need to do, and then we're all able to rock around as Supergirl or using the Crypto sidekick once we buy them from the item shop. But that is pretty much it for this news recap. I'm sorry for not uploading a few days ago. I had fully recorded the video, but I guess I just never posted it. Now, in terms of why I wasn't posted, I've been busy. All right, I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been able to keep up to date with all the uploads properly, but I had it fully recorded, so maybe I'll just like throw it up here later today as like a double upload or something. But with that said, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until next time, peace out.